Welcome to another episode of What? Cooking with Cha Ron. You remember last week where my mom and I were cooking together and we had one of the best days ever. And when I say to you one of the best days ever, it really was the best day ever. Spending time with mom in the kitchen is something you can never, ever, ever forget. But she talked about the marinade sauce. And what is the marinade sauce? Well, let me tell you what marinade is. It's a sauce that's the building block of so many things, right? You can throw fish in the sauce, like she said. You can throw crab meat. You can throw shrimp. You can throw galamad. You can throw almost anything you want into a pot of marinade and throw it over pasta, and it would be phenomenal. But today we're going to talk about something she didn't talk about. Pasta fagioli. What is pasta fagioli? Pasta fagioli is pasta with beans. Fagioli means beans, beans means fagioli. So, we're going to take a few minutes to go over the ingredients and enjoy one of the best memories that I ever had in my entire life. Sitting at home on a snowy day, my Uncle Vinny picking up the phone, calling us and saying, "I'm coming over for a blizzard party. Let's go. I want some pasta fagioli." Well, here's how we make our pasta fagioli Canton style. Okay, let's go through our ingredients. Of course, we have a bubbling pot of my mom's homemade marinade. You cannot even resist this. The only difference from this week's marinade, from last week's marinade, is the fact that there's no basil in it. The other ingredients that we're going to use, of course, is Barilla ditalini pasta, and we only use Barilla. Really, nothing else. It's the Italians' best. Then we're going to use our pepper, hot pepper flakes, and then 2 cans. 1 can of white and 1 can of red kidney beans. So you got cannellini beans and red kidney beans. Do not drain these beans, folks. You want all that liquid in your pot in a few moments. Okay, the pot's been bubbling and cooking now for about 20 minutes. We're going to add our red pepper flakes. And very nicely fold those right in. Okay, let's go around the pot there. Yes. Do it, do it, do it! Alright. Then we're going to add into our pot our white and red kidney beans. Alright, we're going to fold that right in. Now that we've folded all of that right into the pot, we're going to let that cook for at least 20 minutes more. We want all that flavor, those wonderful beans, to come together with that sauce, and we'll be right back. As our pot comes back to a simmer, okay, and those beans are cooking in that wonderful red sauce, we're going to go over here to our pot of hot water. Like my mother always says, you never cook pasta without a pot with a little bit of salt. Alright? About 2 tablespoons of salt. We'll bring that pot to a boil and we'll throw our ditallinis in. One of the most important parts of this sauce, and these beans being inside of it, is that you don't stir it too much. If you stir it too much, you're going to break up your beans. Make sure you're gentle. Make sure you love it. Make sure you really, really touch it with tenderness. Okay? And then the best part of it all is the flavor. Okay? We're going to really quickly taste our sauce with the beans in it. It's been cooking for about, say 20 minutes or so with the beans inside. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, looks beautiful. Right? Let's try it together. To die for. You have the flavor of the beans. You have the hotness of that red pepper flakes. It's something you're going to really, really enjoy. Our pot is boiling, so we'll be right back. And we're going to add our ditalini into the pot of hot water. And then once that comes to a boil, we'll take that right out, make sure it's a little al dente, and we'll show you what it looks like. Now that our water is at boil and our pasta is al dente, we're going to take it, we're going to strain it, and we're going to add it to our pot. Okay, we've strained our pot, and there's our ditalini, which looks beautiful and it's perfect al dente. Don't forget, it needs to be al dente because this sauce is going to soak into every one of those noodles. I don't know if you've noticed, but I had to do a pot change because I know I wouldn't fit the pasta and the sauce in the same pot as the sauce. So I made a little bit bigger of a pot, it's a little deeper. It's going to be harder for me to video, but we're going to try our best. All right, now since you've added the pasta into the sauce, we're just going to stir it right in. Now that you turn that pasta into the sauce with the beans, whew, I can't wait to start plating it for you so you can actually see what it looks like as soon as I'm done. Okay, now with a good helping of Parmesan cheese on top, this dish is ready to be served. I can guarantee you two things this evening, folks. My Harlem grandma is definitely having some. She lives on the 6th floor, and I am definitely going to feed her. And I'm going to enjoy this bowl all to myself. I hope you enjoyed that. Okay, folks, I really hope you enjoyed that little session of cooking some homemade pasta fazool. Now, mind you, this is not the only way to cook pasta fazool. There are many different ways. And very soon, I'm not quite sure I have to set a date, I will be making my Aunt Leona's white pasta fazool. Okay, and that's made with pancetta and pasta fazool and beans and... Yes, before I get carried away, I want to rewind and let you all know that that will be happening very shortly. Well, I'll be going to Toms River, New Jersey, and having her and me cook in the kitchen together. Now, that's a day I'm looking forward to. Now, thank you once again for tuning in to Cooking with Cha Ron, and I will see you next time. I hope you enjoy this recipe, and come back and visit me again. And make sure you subscribe to my channel. Have a great day.